Hello, I did not realize how important this game was, especially the end game, until I analyzed it, and I want to share it with you, but I'm going to share the end game because first time I went through the whole game and it took me 40 something minutes, and it's not really important. What's important is the end game. You saw that I had the advantage the whole time, especially here, and then I messed it up. And we'll look at this supposed inaccuracy and how annoying game review can be. As much as I love it, again, you got to take it with a grain of salt. By the way, I'm going to do a tournament in December. Sunday, dimanche, December. Sunday, the day after the release of this video. Either one classical game or a bunch of rapid game because I really need to play against people. Look at these inaccuracies. But some of them are a bit suspect. And I had trouble explaining some of them. What matters is the end game. You saw the title, so what the hell happened? It's pretty bad. However, as I said, once I get a camera, I'm going to need to explain why I'm not allowed to be angry. My performance is 1750, my rating is 1700, so I perform in a way that I should be performing. So, and it's a draw, so I didn't even lose. It's just I should have won this, no problem. So this move is considered like an inaccuracy, right? Okay, it's an inaccuracy. So let's look at so it's plus 127 for me. What should I have played instead? They say bishop a5 plus 0.76. Instead I played this 0.65. So it's as good. That's why I always take what they say here with a grain of salt. It's because these analysis, these game reviews are done extremely fast, and the computer does not have time to think. So you gotta analyze your games. That's what I keep saying. I'm not saying to argue with the computer all the time, but in this case, you wonder why is this an inaccuracy? My idea, of course, was well. I threatened to take here, and of course, I'm in control of when this opens up, and he cannot push this, and I'm going to go here and hit this pawn. Very difficult to defend, so that was the idea that I had in mind, if I remember correctly. It's been a few days. Okay, so we start with this, and let's move forward. Knight here. Now, I'm going to play something the computer doesn't like, but I'm a human. I'm not a machine. I got 5 minutes left, right? So I said, okay, this is likely to be a draw. I'm going to... okay, first thing I got to tell you, though, is... Let's say there's only pawns on this side. Ignore this side, okay? Let's imagine a scenario where there's pawns only on this side. The knight tends to be really strong because it's short range and it can hit multiple times, multiple things at once. But if there's pawns all over the place, it's favorable to have a bishop because it's a long range thing. But in my case, because I was getting short on time, and I suck at blitz and bullet and all, and I felt like there was a bunch of move left, I decided to exchange and go for pawn endgame, which I'm decent at normally, but I'm going to mess up in a biblical way. Maybe a bit unlucky also, but it was a horrible mistake, and I should know better. It's probably going to be the title of this video. So now we're in pawn endgame, and what I like about my position, of course, is that he has 1, 2, 3 pawn islands. I have 2 pawn islands, and if he goes on this side, then I'm going to queen on this side. If he goes on this side, I should be able to queen on this side. I felt he shouldn't do either, so it should be a draw. That's what I felt. So that's considered a mistake. It gives me the win straight up. Okay, so this gives me the win. What he should have done is, as I said, do neither. Neither go there, neither go there. Try nothing and try to, just stall the game. The problem with this move, when I take here, this looks interesting, right? So long as I don't mess it up, if I go there, I completely block this pawn. This pawn will never queen. It's never going to happen. Whenever I want, I can create a pass pawn on this side. And this will attract him on this side. Then I can go here and put my king here, win these 2 pawns, and win the game. So I'm completely winning, and I knew it until I'll make my mess up. He goes here. What he wants to do is push his pawn, and he cannot get away from his pawn because I'm going to win it. I decided to push this in preparation of being in total control, of course, of when I push this, I can make a pass pawn whenever I please. If he pushes down, I can push. Or if I push, we exchange, I have a pass pawn. And he cannot go both sides at once. Now he's going to play a move here, and I have to be very careful. You see this arrow there. If I go there, I lose the game. Because I cannot stop his pawn. He's going to go like this, I'm going to go there, he's going to go like this. Going to go like this, I'm going to go there, it's going to go like this. There's no way I can stop his pawn, I'm going to lose the game. So, of course, I have to go right there. So, they say it's a great move. That's not that hard to find if you know a little bit about endgame. This way, he cannot ever push his pawn, he cannot dislodge my king, and now he has a problem. He has to protect his pawn, okay? But if he doesn't protect his pawn, well, if he doesn't protect his pawn, I win his pawn, of course. And if I make a pass pawn here, he has to block it. As he blocks it, whoops, as he blocks it, horrible arrows there. I win this pawn, and I come in like this, and again, I win. Did I mention that? I win, of course, the game because I hit these 2 pawns. I'm going to win the game. So he goes back. I move ahead to hit the pawn. As soon as he leaves it, goes there, check. So what's the idea is check, and I'm forking this hanging pawn and his king. If he takes, I take, he takes, I win this pawn, and his king is blocked away. He will never make it. All I have to do is go there and I win the game. It's a complete no-brainer. There's absolutely nothing he can do. If he goes away, I would just exchange like this. I go like this. I couldn't even sacrifice this pawn. I win the game. There's absolutely nothing he can do whatsoever. This game is completely over. I'm going to win. What I want. It's going to be a draw. I should know better, as I said. So, move over. By the way, after that, I'm going to show you my progress overall on chess.com. It's pretty decent, but I need to be tested in real games. So far, so good, right? So this is game over completely. All I have to do is take this pawn. And let's remember that only way he can win any pawn is if he goes like this. And if he takes and I push, he can never catch up to my pawn. It's over. I knew that, by the way. But I decided that if I push here and he moves down here, I have to like pursue his pawn a little bit. Really? Well, what I decided to do is this horrible move where if I take, he cannot push. But he has a... Well, okay, maybe he was a little bit lucky. No, I'm not taking away any credit for him finding the right move. It's just that this move is so useless and there's no excuse, huh? 3 minutes left. I should have just looked at the position, look and say, look, there's absolutely nothing he can do. If I go there, you know, and he tries to win my pawn, well, I win this. So if I go there and he pushes, if I go there, he pushes, I go down, I hit his pawn again. What does he do? Push again, I go down again. He can never catch up to me. I win his pawn and I win the game. I should have seen right away that being here goes down. I know that. I'm aware of it. Well, I decided to play an extra little move to make my life a bit easier for when I take. If he pushes, he can't, right? So, but this is completely horrible. And he found the only twice in a row. The only so well played on him. He plays this, and all of a sudden it's a draw. So I blew it completely. I should have known better. Now, by the way, I knew it was a draw here, so I said, let's just liquidate everything. I knew if I take, he's going to go here. And I said, okay, let's just be at peace with draw. I did not even offer a draw. I just went for it. So I took here, and he gets the opposition here, and there's absolutely nothing I can do else than sacrifice. I can't do anything. If I go... I suppose I could attempt this, but what he's going to do is just push like that, and I cannot, there's nothing I can do to prevent the exchange of pawns like this. So it changes nothing. What I decided to do is this instead, and then he takes, right, and I take, and then it's going to be a draw. Should have never happened. So I'll try to pay better attention in the future. Time pressure is no excuse. This is 30 and 0, so I have 0-second increment, but 2 minutes is more than enough. I mean, I can't believe. Now, I didn't see this coming, I'll admit to it. But why play fancy? Keep things simple. I know I'm winning here. Why? Oh, just make it easier for me. Why am I doing this? I'm taking a risk too. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. He did. He saw it right away. And good for him. And he salvaged the game. It's the only move. Look. There's no solution. So, it's my fault. But I did perform well within what I'm supposed to perform. So, I'm not allowed to be too mad. But I am a bit concerned. And I gotta play real people in real life. Okay? To test myself. That's why I'm gonna play games Saturday. There's also a tournament the 10th of May that I'm taking into consideration. But it's 3-hour drive back and 3-hour drive there and 2-hour drive back, so 600 kilometers. I'm not so sure I'll do it. I might not. I really feel like I need to play over the board to figure out, because figure out what I'm worth, because let's look at the latest sequence here where I've been doing quite well. Okay, let's go all the way back actually. So here, okay, I did lose this rapid against 95% accuracy. Kramnik would say, that's interesting. But there was no suspicion of cheating again. Paranoia of cheating. Check out this video, by the way. No, he did well. Beat me, that's it. Fair and square. Then bullet, okay. I'm still trying on bullet a little bit. But I'm not allowed to... Like if I lose 2 bullets in a row, it will be the same for blitz. Then I stop. Okay, so I lose 2 in a row and I stop. Pretty bad. And then look at these percentages. So these are all dailies, 92, look, 96. Then I drew 81 and 83. Then I drew 93% each, 93 again, right? Now I know in daily it's easier to have high percentage, but I'm trying to, when I think about the position in daily, I try to not take too much time and make it realistic like in a classical game. So I don't spend like 2 hours figuring out a move. Absolutely not. I try to spend normal amount of time. And I even won a bullet here. That was a 1-0 game, 1 minute game. Look at these percentages. I'm really, really bad. One day, I don't know. I don't care about this too much, but, well, it makes me a bit angry. I already explained that in the past. But in the future, I'll try to improve these ratings. They're so bad. Maybe I'm just a super mega weak bullet and blitz player. I have to accept it. But again, like, well, not again, because that's something I did not explain. Because Saturday I'm going to be playing Quebec Federation. I was surprised to see that I'm near 2,000 in blitz. What? Over the board? Maybe over the board is a bit easier. A lot of these people, especially NATO Chess Championship, they only play slow games. They don't play much blitz. So it's a bit easier. I don't know. Because they were rated in Canada, Quebec, and FIDE, these tournaments in NATO when I played in Europe. Anyways, my standard or classical chess is 1800 as normal, but my rapid is only quote-unquote 1700. It's my lowest rating of all ratings that I have on all federations. So I was surprised to see that. I'm going to try to rectify this a little bit Sunday. I don't know how well it's going to do. Or I'll do a classical game. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. So you show up and, it's a bit free flow. It is rated, but you decide, okay, hey, I want to play rapid or I want to play classical. You got to find an opponent for that, though. Anyways, I'll explain how it went when I do it. Again, 94.5 here, close to 90 here, 90. So I'm in the 90s all the time almost. Then I drew, that's the game I showed you. I drew this game. Look at these percentages, of course. And then I drew another game. Now, this person is 1400. So what I got to do to protect my daily, I'm going to explain why I want to do that. Protect my daily rating, I should play only people 200 rated. I should play people 200 rated lower than me, maximum. Lower than this, I would have to play unrated. Because once I reach 1900, that's my psychological line. I did find 1900, especially 2000 title players, CM and MFM. And I want to go on the leaderboards and challenge them blind and hope that they will accept. I will gain experience against title players because I do need to be tested. If I play against title players on chess.com, I know what the rating is in real life. Approximately, right? In this case, I don't have a clue what anybody's rating is in real life. And it drives me absolutely insane. And I lost this game. A very wild game. Very well played by my opponent here. It's our, I think it's our third game. I think I'm 1-1-1 against him. 1 draw, 1 win, 1 loss. We'll play again. But I gotta liquidate some of my daily chess. He challenged me for another game, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. I want revenge, but he played really well. I played way too loose. I went with an all-in attack that was completely stupid. So anyways, I'm doing okay, more than okay, I would say, on chess.com, at least for daily. Right now I'm running, 8 games. As I said, I'm gonna try to reduce this amount of games. Maintaining my 1700, my 1700 rapid daily, again maintaining my 18, although I was in the 1860s, but when you draw against 1400 it really hurts, and then I lost, so unfortunately I lost 50 points, but I gotta be patient. We just got started. I think that's all I got for you, and if there's anything else I'll do an addition, and maybe I'll buy something, so I'll do another little monologue there. Again, I'm looking ahead, looking forward to get a camera. Okay, it's going to be much more pleasant to watch with a camera. I'm working on that, okay, but you're going to have to give me a little bit of time if you don't mind. Thanks for your patience. We're approaching 50 subs slowly. Why not? Once we reach it, I'll make a special video because I want to talk about my goals for this channel, which are pretty modest. And I'm really happy with your support. I really appreciate it very much. And check my paranoia of cheating video if you have a chance, because it's my worst performing video. And there is interest into it. And also, you saw that thumbnail with Piers Morgan. I actually do show this clip. It's not clickbait. It's just I did a poor job. Normally, when you do show a thumbnail like this, you should show the clip right away. I didn't. I'm not the best at making videos. Maybe one day I'll get better. Anyway, that's what I got for you today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.